Before we dive into the tale of political intrigue and dissection that once unfolded in a galaxy far, far away, I'd like to extend a warm invitation to all of these possibles. Once you offer a transition to the bottom and you starry-eyed space enthusiasts, uh, your support is the hyperdrive that keeps our channel soaring through the cosmos of content. Now, have you ever wondered how a seemingly benign politician could rise to become the most feared figure in the entire Star Wars saga? Let's embark on a journey through the corridors of power and the shadows of the Force to unravel the tapestry of treachery woven by none other than Chief Palpatine, uh, also known as Darth Sidious. Our story begins with the downfall of Chancellor Finis Valorum, a man who, until his ousting, stood as the beacon of democracy in the Old Republic. Enter Senator Sheev Palpatine, a Naboo native with ambitions as vast as the galaxy itself. With a few well-placed words, he convinced Queen Amidala to call for a vote of no confidence against Valorum, paving the way for his own ascent to the position of Supreme Chancellor. It was a move that should have raised eyebrows, but instead was met with applause in the Senate. Uh, but Palpatine's machinations didn't stop there. He had his sights set on acquiring emergency powers. And who better to propose such a drastic measure than the ever bumbling Jar Jar Binks? With the Senate's approval, Palpatine became the most powerful chancellor the Republic had seen in years, all under the guise of needing these powers to navigate the impending clone and most of the wars. As the war raged on, Palpatine's dark deeds began to take a more personal turn. Senator Padme Amidala, a vocal opponent of the Chancellor's increasing authority, found herself aboard the wrong ship, courtesy of coordinates mistakenly provided by Palpatine himself. The ship, none other than the Separatist flagship, the Malevolence. A coincidence? For those with eyes to see, it was a clear sign of Palpatine's malevolent intent. And let's not forget the Zillo Beast incident, where Palpatine's thirst for power led to the near destruction of Coruscant. His order to transport the beast to the Republic's capital for study, against all common sense, was a disaster waiting to happen. Yet, even as the creature wreaked havoc, Palpatine's focus remained on the potential military applications of its hide. Throughout these events, Palpatine's knowledge of Sith lore and his subtle guidance of Anakin Skywalker's wavering faith in the Jedi Order should have been glaring red flags. His office, adorned with Sith artifacts, was a testament to his true allegiance, yet the Jedi remained blind to the darkness in their midst. Even the neutral planet of Mandalore wasn't safe from Palpatine's reach. By manipulating the political landscape, he attempted to justify a Republic invasion, using the conflict as a means to further consolidate his power. Although his plans were thwarted during the Clone Wars, the Empire's later actions against Mandalore showed the lengths he would go to in order to exert his control. As the war neared its end, Palpatine's influence over the banking clan became apparent when he endorsed Rush Clovis, a separatist sympathizer, for leadership. This move threatened the Republic's financial stability. Yet another example of Palpatine's masterful manipulation from the shadows. Perhaps the most telling sign of Palpatine's true uh, nature was his blatant disregard for the Chancellor's term limit. For over a decade, he clung to power, using the ongoing conflict as an excuse to extend his rule uh, far beyond what was legally permissible. In a tale of tragedy and missed opportunities, ARC Trooper 5 stumbled upon the truth behind the clone's inhibitor chips and tried to warn the Republic of Palpatine's dark intentions. But his efforts were met with resistance, and ultimately his untimely demise. Uh, and finally, Palpatine's request to have Anakin Skywalker seated on the Jedi High Council was a brazen overreach that should have been the final straw. Yet the Jedi, in their hubris and short-sightedness, allowed it, setting the stage for the ultimate downfall of their ancient order. As we reach the end of our interstellar saga, I can't help but chuckle at the uh, cosmic irony. The Jedi, with all their wisdom and power, failed to see what was right in front of them: Sith Lord pulling the strings of the entire Republic. Um, um, it's a cautionary tale of power, deception, and the seductive pull of the dark side. And with that said, thanks for watching, and until next time, may the Force be with you.